So today we are going to look at a confusing term that people try to understand, especially climate reporters and ordinary people out there who are following the climate discussion. Climate justice has been used, and world leaders continue to use it in uh, making a point, in making an argument in at world conferences or seminars or even UN events like COP, like UN Environment Assembly. And this term has become very common in recent times. Today, now, I am going to break the concept in simple terms and relate it to everyday experiences so that you would be able to understand it well. Now, imagine you and your friends or your family members or relatives or group of people are playing football, and there's one particular person who keeps changing the rules to his benefit. He always wants to change the rules to benefit him. I'm sure that person isn't treating the rest fairly. He isn't treating them equally. Climate justice is just like that. It is about fairness, equality when dealing with the impact of climate change. We know that some people, some communities, and some countries contribute little to the impact of climate change. They even contribute little to the causes of climate change. But they are the ones suffering the most. They are the ones feeling the impact. They are the ones trying to adjust to the impact of climate change. We have heard, we have read, or we have experienced extreme weather events. We have experienced rising sea levels. We have seen, or we have observed, or we have heard how farmers struggle to grow their crops, and these crops are failing. And when you check around, you will realize that these people are the most poorest in the world, or they are the people who do not have much money to be able to adapt or mitigate the impact of climate change. So, climate justice is about making sure that everyone is treated fairly and equally. They are given the needed resources to be able to adapt, to be able to mitigate the shattering effects of climate change. Aside making sure that these people have the needed support, the needed resources, the needed whatever, countries that produce much or that contribute much to the impact of climate change would also be held accountable because they are the ones causing the problem. So remember, when we share resources and responsibilities fairly, everyone benefits.